Gooch.
Gucci.
Gooch. Bert.
Talking about my stuff, like what I'm going to talk about.
Yeah, so you're already.
Yeah, I mean, as shit as the platform is, I still love Twitter. Like, it's still right here. It's still here.
I think it's good for. Who the hell? Fuck off Instagram.
No, you don't.
You really don't.
You fucker.
No. Maybe I'll make a comeback. But you know what? I changed
Hey,
my
did you
name.
at least have an account? Because now we're going to get settlement checks from a lawsuit against them.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Dude, Friday Moore is just fucking
Thanks, Meta.
awesome
I
money.
love that.
What's this now?
He's
I like
wait,
money.
That's my main platform.
So,
I
if
like
you lived
money.
in Illinois, let me get the email pulled up because I get it emailed to me.
Man, Kevin be staying on those lawsuits, man.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So give me that settlement.
Well, good God, that Facebook one, you got like a free $400 or whatever the fuck it was. It was like, Jesus Christ, this is awesome.
Thank you.
All
I
right.
appreciate that.
All right. In the Circuit Court of the 18th Judicial District, DuPage County, Illinois, if you used Instagram while in Illinois between August 10th, 2015 and August 16th, 2023, which isn't even here yet, so you got time. You may be entitled.
Make that account.
Yeah, go online, make your account, and claim part of this money.
Get you some.
You may be entitled to a payment from a class action settlement. And then there's a whole bunch of information and links to, to go make a claim. It came directly from Do Not Reply at Instagram Bypass, or BIPAsettlement.com. Sorry. Yeah, so it came directly, because I guess probably Instagram had to tell people about it. So, yeah, it's not like a scam. It's legitimate.
Nice.
Quick, make a threads too, so they get sued for that too, and then you get money from there.
Right.
Get the trifecta.
Hell yeah, double down, triple down.
Yeah, Paris versus Meta Platforms Incorporated.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a good starting point. What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 43 of Tardy to the Party, a.k.a. T3P, the weekly podcast centered around news and reviews of that holy trinity of pop culture, Marvel, DC, and Star Wars. I'm your boy, J-Sib. And to my left, as always, getting cut off. And to my right,
We're fucking this
always,
all up today, man. Fucking all of it up. T3P, it's the bull.
You're just getting hydrated
That's right.
for this drought of news that we have throughout all of Hollywood.
Fucking Strax.
Yeah.
Thanks, studios.
Get your shit together.
And it is studios, yes.
Get your shit together.
You called it. They're worlds apart on this AI shit. And yeah. I don't know. It doesn't
As
seem
they
good.
should be.
No, seems like they're very far apart, so not good. But I got a little crumbs. Got a few crumbs for this week. It has been confirmed that Blue Beetle's runtime is listed at 2 hours and 7 minutes. You know, WB likes putting it on that 2-hour mark so they can get the most bang for their buck.
Do you feel like you would like it to be longer?
I want it. I mean, if it was made to always be a 2-hour movie in mind, and that's what the script called for, then
Because like most movies,
it just needs to be as long as the story calls for it to be.
It needs to be as long as it
I
needs
think-
to be.
I
That's
think-
exactly the right thing.
Yeah.
I think most like superhero standalone movies, 2 hours is pretty good.
Yeah,
Team
I
Up's
don't
different
think
story.
there's a true like perfect runtime for like all movies. Like yeah, I just think it all depends on what the story calls for. Because I mean, there are some you could always go into some movies just be like, they could have cut 15 minutes from that movie, but there's some that you could be like, even if it was a 2.5-hour movie, you could still walk out and be like, they could have used an extra 15,
Yeah.
30
Exactly.
minutes maybe to flesh out some stuff. Like it all depends.
A lot of times that 15 minutes is just droning on and on and on and not really doing anything anyway. So it's like, as long as you're doing quality content and you're world building, then great.
Mm-hmm.
Up next in the world of DC, James Gunn, and I guess the backlash to people thinking it's overcrowded with all these heroes. He just made it clear that Superman and Lois are the very clear protagonists of the movie. So this pseudo JLA and potentially, the Authority that's been rumored to show up to lead into their movie. I guess James Gunn's making it calming people. Just hey, don't worry. This is a Superman and Lois movie, so don't worry. Actually, to piggyback off that, I finally
so
started.
People like me who was like, man, I don't know all these characters.
To piggyback off that, though, me and the girl actually started watching The Marvelous Miss Maisel. So I was like, well, now that she's officially casted, I kind of want to see what Rachel Brosnahan's all about. And we are on like the beginning of season 2 already. I'm honestly so ignorant that when season 2 started, I was like, wait, there's a second season? There's 5. It's done. It's completed. So I did not know that. So I still got a few more seasons to go on this show. Been really enjoying it though. It's a great show.
Yeah,
she's great in it. Like she's marvelous in it.
Definitely.
But I also love Susie, who is the actress who plays Lois in Family Guy. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh wow.
Yeah, Haley caught on that. She was like, "Is that Lois from
Yeah,
Family
yeah,
Guy?" And
yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
"I was like, oh,
Yeah.
is it?"
It's been a while since I watched it.
Yeah, it's a well written, a great show, and they do a great time of definitely making it feel like it's back in that time, very vintage, and yeah, highly recommend if you haven't watched it. Also in DC news, the reported, Momoa confirmed it himself. The reported cameo of Batfleck in Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom has been cut, pretty much. According, apparently, the reasons were given that didn't want to give any false promises of future projects that wouldn't come to fruition. Just grow a set of balls, put them in there. People want them. But you know what? We got a lot of angry fans,
I like that.
Oh man,
Grow a set of balls.
we had one more chance to get one more appearance from the Batfleck. All right, there's a certain fan base. I won't call them out. It's just like
I was gonna say, let's be real.
if more of you guys would have shown up for the Flash, in which Gal Gadot and Batfleck are in, maybe potentially, Batfleck cameo might not have been cut in Aquaman: The Lost Kingdom.
Well,
Might have still been cut anyway, but
yeah, I don't know. They might have decided to cut it anyway because, like you said, the reasoning's pretty valid. Like, don't want to really leave anything open for a universe that's been axed.
which was pretty much the reason for the failure behind the Flash anyway.
I mean,
none of this matters. But here's a good movie.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it resets the universe, and it's just like, well, it's like in a way it does, but it doesn't. I mean, I don't know if the argument is that the Flash movie I don't know if that's their way of like that movie created the multiverse. So now the universe that the Gunverse takes in is like a universe that got created because of that.
Right.
Yeah.
Very
Very Marvel of them if that's how they're gonna play it.
We'll see.
Multiverse.
We'll see.
Always.
I mean, they were already heading to the multiverse anyway. I mean, with
DC
the Flash anyway. I mean, this movie's been 10 years in the making, so they were already heading to the multiverse and trying to get there.
That's the best part of DC, is usually deals with the multiverse and stuff. Like, their big event, always involves it, so.
Also related to Aquaman news, apparently the studio is now considering changing the release date, according to Variety. They also report that they are also considering pushing back Dune 2 as well.
So, that would make sense.
I know, right?
Because,
Damn it.
Just sign the papers!
Get it over with. Head out of your ass.
what the fuck is his name?
Timothy Chalamet?
No, dude, not Timothy.
Timothy?
Well, no, the pushing Aquaman back would make sense because Patrick Wilson basically let it slip that I think they just did reshoots like not a month ago.
Yeah.
So it would make sense if they are going to they want some editing time, and then the issue right now is that everyone's on strike, so can they even do said editing? I guess they could.
Yeah, I mean, as long as it doesn't involve any actors or writers. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Scratch that. Skirt. So yeah, I mean, just turmoil, just everything getting pushed back.
Dude, yeah,
Just-
everything's getting pushed back.
I really think that's. Oh yeah, so DC also announced 2 new animated movies: Justice League: Crisis on Infinite Earth and Watchmen. They've been announced for a 2024 release. So that's exciting. I'm pretty excited to see an animated version of Crisis on Infinite Earths. I wonder if this is gonna. I wonder when the animated stuff's gonna start apparently crossing over. I mean, I guess really it's gonna be Creature Commandos, but I wonder if in a way this will be like another way of somehow resetting the universe, or if they're just doing the classic Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Right back.
I mean, only time will tell, I guess. But other than that, the last thing I got is an actual. We had like a teaser for season 4 of Harley Quinn, the animated series, but now we got an actual full-fledged trailer. Looks exciting. Pretty pumped for it. Really, really excited to see her fight crime in her Bat Quinn costume, whatever you want to call it. Ready for more Bane.
More Bane.
Dude, I was thinking as I watched the trailer, I was like, it's so funny to me how I get so hyped for this comedy show about like supervillains and heroes. This season, it seems like they are gonna. Obviously, the heroes are gonna be maybe more involved, just because since she's with the Bat family, it's gonna bring in like Superman and Wonder Woman at times. I think was in the trailer, and
yeah, we did.
Hopefully, get this hilarious like constant dynamic of like Ivy being with the Legion of Doom and then her being with the Bat family, and they're just gonna butt heads again.
But then always have to just come home to each other and be loving to each other before they have to go back.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, lost what I was gonna say. Oh, like how they had the dynamic of like, Harley, we don't kill people.
Yes.
And it's like, well, nobody told me that. And then it like flashes to all the notes in the bat.
Yeah,
my favorite one was
funny.
the one on the computer screen where it's got the little Batman behind it. Just
yeah. That was pretty funny. So
I mean, this show's been great. New season looks great. I'm excited for it. What do we got next week? Right?
I was gonna say
27th.
It's pretty soon. Like
So.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm not even close to caught up, so I'm not even in the ballpark yet.
Well, fucking get caught up, man.
I got so much shit to watch anyway.
True.
I feel like I'm just drowning in shows that I need to watch and get caught up on.
Yeah.
But that's it for news for DC. It's gonna get real light and rough here for
Oh hell yeah, dude.
going forward, but
Oh yeah, dude.
scrounged up some breadcrumbs.
Dude, yes. That's what happens when you have a strike.
We're going through it.
Nothing can get promoted.
We're bottom of the
Nothing
barrel
can
here
get
now,
work
folks. Bottom of the barrel next week, folks.
Kind of also in a content drought. Ish.
Ish.
Not a ton. Ish.
Ish.
It's fine. Did you guys see the new stills for Captain Marvel?
The new
And then, of course,
stills?
there's
I saw the new trailer.
I was gonna say, and then of course, then they released the trailer because it said strike. There's not much they can do. So, to echo what I said, I think last week was, you're getting some stuff at Comic-Con right now, then, because I believe that's what's going on. That's why this trailer came out.
I think Comic-Con is happening right now because I saw a picture that Warner Brothers has the 2 cases of the Blue Beetle and the Aquaman suit for the upcoming movie. So
legit.
Even though DC Studios isn't actually going to be there.
Yeah. Well, the trailer came out like what? Yesterday, right?
Yeah.
They dropped it at like 1 or 2 in the morning. I mean, it was probably technically midnight out there. Obviously, West Coast to us. But like days prior, like they just kind of Entertainment Weekly, I think, came out with a photo of like it showed Carol Danvers in like a newer suit where like the Marvel her symbol for her is like gigantic on her chest, and then the color scheme is strictly just a lot of really dark navy blue and red. And then it showed the other 2 in their costume as well. And Kamala Khan's looks like it's updated as well.
Yeah, I think so.
It
looks more like the newer Miss Marvel.
Yeah,
suit.
it does. But anyways, the trailer. Like, did you watch it?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Didn't even know what happened.
Yeah. Yeah, I woke up to it. Like, I literally woke up to it yesterday morning. I was like, oh, hell yeah. And then, like, I play it and just, being a millennial, the Beastie Boys Intergalactic playing. I'm like, okay, yeah. And
I'm
then,
sold already.
yeah, it continues to look like it's going to be a pretty fun movie. It's just a good popcorn flick, fun movie to go see.
I agree. I feel the same about this trailer as I did the first one. It looks like a fun movie. I don't know why this movie's getting so much flack off the trailers. It just looks like a fun, like, good time. I'm not expecting, Citizen Kane or The Dark Knight out of this movie, but it looks like a good, fun, like you said, just popcorn flick.
Yeah,
I look forward to seeing
looks
it. Like
very
it looks
entertaining.
looks like a good old time.
Yeah, and from the trailer, we kind of get confirmation of a little bit of what's going on ish. Seems like our villain, they basically find the other bangle, because Kamala Khan is really supposed to have two, but in her show she only has the one.
Yep.
And it's been like this whole thing of like, well, where's the other one? So basically they're way out in space somewhere. She puts it on, and then that's when the villain does whatever she does to cause their powers to be entangled.
It looks like she slammed her hammer against it, kind of like
Yeah.
It kind of looks similar to, is it Ronan's hammer?
Yeah, I think it is Ronan's
But
hammer.
didn't that one get destroyed though? I thought the hammer got destroyed.
Oh, it did. Yeah, and Guardians.
It's probably just a similar.
It's probably just another weapon. Yeah, but she's basically the villain is basically hellbent on destroying, I think, Captain Marvel, Carol, because she calls her like the Annihilator.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, of course, that could just be like the way they cut the trailer, because that's
Right.
a little weird. But I assume that she is maybe bent on wanting revenge against Carol, because I imagine after Captain Marvel 1, when they went out in space, she not only went to go get all the other scrolls, but she probably returned to the Kree's home world and probably destroyed all that shit. I would imagine.
I imagine it would have to do with what happened to the Kree after the movie. That's probably why she calls her the Annihilator.
That's what I would imagine too. And in some of the stills that have come out, there are scrolls with wherever Carol is at, and
Skrulls.
then it does show Fury in space, and they're talking to each other across space. So something happens with this whole Secret Invasion fallout. I would imagine that the scrolls. I mean, we can talk more about the episode when it comes up, but obviously it does tie together since it's all connected. But yeah, I don't know. Movie looks really, really good. I can't wait, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, just all around, it looks like it's gonna interesting to kind of see these three play their dynamics off of each other. Like, especially like Miss Marvel. Like, I feel like she's gonna be hilarious in this movie.
Yeah,
so.
that's how I feel too.
I wasn't the biggest fan of her TV show, but she is great in that role. Like, there's no denying that. So I'm excited to see that. Excited to see that it seems like Bree's able to actually have more of a person. We've talked about this before, but it seems like she's actually able to have more of a personality in this movie, which
Thank
I think
God.
will bode well. There's gonna be an
Yeah.
interesting dynamic between her and what is her? Is it Photon? Is that what?
Photon is the hero name, but
Yeah.
it's Monica
Yeah,
Rambeau.
yeah,
is the
that's her
character.
character name. Yep.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be
Thank
interesting to see how that dynamic plays out, because you could do something really cool with that storyline of her being blipped away for 5 years and missing her base at the end of her mother's life and not getting to be there when she passed. I think she had cancer, right? Her mom had cancer.
She does. Maria does die of cancer, is what they say in WandaVision. And the thing about it too is that I think she's got the vendetta against Carol, because Carol didn't get snapped away, and
she wasn't there for her mother,
and she wasn't there for her mom,
because they were best friends, right?
I really hope they kind of explore that too.
They better.
Why was Carol just yeah, fuck Earth, I'm not gonna have shit to do with Earth? The same thing with the Skrulls too. I hope that in the last episode of Secret Invasion, or just in this movie, they kind of touch base on well, why didn't you find a home for these people?
all the problems that Earth has, every other planet has in every other part of the galaxy. That's not good enough.
That's probably what it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
That was my guess. Oh my God, what the hell is the? Well, I guess it's her. Yeah, it is. Okay. So Dar-Ben is the villain's name in this.
Ben.
I don't know. I don't know, but yeah. I don't really got much else to say about the trailer because they showed some stuff that's a little spoilery, but nothing huge.
Yeah, I mean that's a good thing to
Yeah.
end it on. I don't really have much else really to say about it other than it looks good. Go fucking see it.
Go fucking quit bitching about it. Only other thing I got here is something that I saw before we started recording. Martin Freeman, all he said was in an interview with Collider was, quote, "I never think I've got a future in the MCU. I always assume I haven't, which is the safest MO. I think it's the safest thing given that I'm not one of the A team in the MCU. I'm definitely on the subs bench. I'm a good little substitute. I can come on when needed for about 5 minutes at the end of the game. I'm not assuming anything that I have a future in the MCU, but whenever it happens, it's a lovely bonus." You know, he's really... They all say this. I feel like every fucking actor that's like... Especially lately from Phase 4 and 5, that's like, will they come back? They have all said this same, like... Humble. Scripted rhetoric from fucking Disney. That's this is what you're gonna say. This is what you're gonna say.
Never confirm.
That's that Disney training for you.
Never confirm. Just kind of leave it out there.
Oh, like Downey Jr. Did you see that clip? Like, I don't know anything about DC. I think I was brainwashed or whatever he said. That was hilarious. Oh, he apparently is quote on playing Ross, who was a Skrull. I don't want to play Ross as Skrull. I don't want to believe he's been a Skrull this whole time, so I don't. That's not what I've played. I've believed all the time in Ross's integrity, actually. I really enjoy playing Ross as a Skrull or otherwise. I've enjoyed playing him as an organic human man, so I don't want to lose him to Skrulldom. So no, Ross for me is not a Skrull. Well, from the actor's mouth himself. Cool. So he's coming back. Better be back.
Maybe.
Better be back.
Possibly.
We'll see if he ever gets called off the bench.
Yeah.
I don't mind being a sub.
Yeah,
sub in.
Yeah, I'll sub in on that team.
It's a great team to be a sub for.
No shit.
Right, just easy money. That's actually really all I had. Oh, no. Other things at Comic-Con. This is not MCU related, it is Marvel related. They showed a lot of footage from the Spider-Man 2 video game, and then they showed like some cutscenes that have Venom in it. Because I think he's really supposed to be the main protagonist of the game. But the game looks awesome. If you've ever played the first one, it's really, really good. I actually need
crispy.
I've got it downloaded. Just haven't played it yet.
It's great.
So it's an Insomniac game. So like open world and parkouring, all this crazy cool shit you can do. It's very, very good.
Yeah.
It's like playing...
They made the Infamous games.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's literally like the Arkham games of Batman, except you're Spider-Man and it's daylight out.
Yeah, I've heard about it. I've seen a lot of gameplay
Yeah.
footage, and it looks fucking crispy.
So I want to go back and play the first one, and then I never played, Jordan, the Miles Morales thing. Is that like an expansion, or is that an entire...
I think so. I think it's pretty much kind of like a DLC pack.
I was gonna say, because don't you have to have the main game to then play that?
Yeah, I don't.
They do.
I mean, I wouldn't quote me because I don't think I actually played it either. But I think from what I remember, I think it's like 2 to 3 hours long or something like that. Like I think it's just literally like just a DLC add-on thing.
PlayStation Premium Plus for the win, because it all comes together when you get it on that.
But yeah, so that game's coming out soon.
We just got new games added yesterday. I got a notification.
Butt cheeks.
Yeah, I barely looked for that. I was like, I don't really see anything.
Uncharted is about the only thing that was halfway decent, like the Ultimate Edition.
That was
about it.
Yeah, I canceled that a long time ago because I strictly, basically, only game on PC. But
It's
no,
solid.
I
It's
just
solid for your money though. It's great.
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Is it 70 now a year, or is it 60 still?
I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't
there's
remember.
the tiers.
Yeah, there's the
Remember.
tiers
Oh,
now,
yeah,
so
that's
I
right,
can't
they
I
did
can't
that
remember
shit.
what I
There's
paid.
plus. There's ways was it? Premium Plus is the top one.
And then there's
Plus.
Essential,
Essential Plus and
Essential.
Premium
Yeah.
Plus.
I think
Ultra.
so.
No, what is the middle one? Because I have the middle one, which so I should know what it is.
Right.
Yeah, because I think Essential's the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Premium's definitely the top one.
And I hate to say that I don't know the differences.
No, I think
I'm
it's
just
extra.
throwing money
I
at
think it's
them.
just called Extra. PlayStation Plus
Is it?
Extra.
The difference is, I think, is getting the games.
Really?
So
I thought you had
Yeah.
some sort of game. Maybe
Premium gives
keep
you
some.
the only thing really between Premium and Extra is you get like the backwards compatibility, like catalog. So you get like access to all like the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3 games
Gotcha. Okay.
that are compatible, which is a lot now. But
Yeah, I noticed that there's a shitload of PS4 games that they're throwing on that monthly game list.
so that's why I do the middle one because I'm like, well, I don't really.
And that's the
I
thing
don't really have a
about it,
desire
is
to
the
play
majority of those
PS1 or
backwards
PlayStation 2.
games are just from PS4.
I know, and that's why,
Like
now
for
that you say
me,
that,
I'm
like,
like, for me, I'm like, I don't want just that. I need some PS3 titles. I need some PS2 titles, for Christ's sake.
You can get those. You can get PS1 titles too,
Good.
but
Good.
I just don't.
Yeah,
have a
you know
desire
why
for
you
that.
can get them? Because they've remastered them. They've sold me Final Fantasy X for a third time. I know what you're talking about. And yeah, I bought it. Every time. I bought it every time.
But it's free through PlayStation Plus.
that's right. You just pay your yearly dues.
I actually own the physical copy and the digital copy, so I'm good either way.
So there's Essential, Extra, and Premium.
Aha, I was right. It is extra.
Extra.
Aha.
That's probably what I'm going to move down to, with that in mind.
Yeah, what else do they have that?
For which one? What are you
So
trying
yeah,
to
they have the
see?
classic catalog.
Oh, that's the
Oh, yeah,
premium.
the game trials, which, and then cloud streaming, which is also.
I like the game trials,
So, yeah,
though, because
extra's
I
the
don't
way
like
to
to
go.
commit. I don't like to commit.
Yeah,
I can't commit, though, so the trials are actually halfway decent. I can't commit to paying money for games. So that's, I don't know.
Understandable, because they're $70 a pop anymore. So yeah.
And I'm a broke ass dude, so.
Well, it's hard to like as many well, like this last month or so. Not to get too much into this tangent, but like Diablo came out, then Final Fantasy 16 came out, and then some other shit, but I don't care about it. But if you're like a gamer, it's like holy, that shit adds up real fucking fast when it's all $70 a pop.
70 for one turns into 740, 210, real fucking
How'd I
fast.
spend $300 on my paycheck? Oh yeah.
All
I
these
bought-
games came out the
I bought
exact same time,
I bought 4 fucking video games. Like,
Cool.
like, goddamn.
and I may not even fucking like them. So that's why I'm like, I gotta do the.
That's
Well,
why I love the PlayStation like extra catalog so much. Is you get like top tier games, you just gotta wait for them.
Yeah.
Like-
yeah.
Yeah,
Because I'm so
Yeah.
selective.
they do an excellent job too. Like, and the thing is, the best part about it, when you hit add to library, it's in your fucking library.
Yeah.
It's there.
Yeah, it's
You
just
know,
there now.
It's there now. Like, there's
Got it.
not. You don't have to. Oh, until the end of the month, you can play this game, and then we'll take your $70 now. Like that's kind of what I expected halfway, but
No, you just got it.
I like that. That's nice.
Yeah, really, gaming wise, the only game that I'm willing to throw $70 on is Baldur's Gate 3. Like, I'm so stoked for that game.
I gotta look more into that. I've heard such good things. Never fucked around with it at all.
Did you ever play Divinity Original Sin?
Nope.
1 or 2? Oh, I'd say they Larian made that too. That was kind of like their test run to kind of get the okay from Wizards of the Coast. Yeah, to give them the rights to actually make like a full-on D&D video game.
Oh yeah.
So
Say no.
it's gonna be sick.
Say no more. I'm in.
Anything else from Marvel?
Nothing
All right,
else.
so now we move to the Star Wizzy. What you got? What you got, Bull?
Easy. Just a quote came out recently about the Acolyte, stating that there will be more Jedi in the Acolyte than any other Star Wars content that we've seen. So
let's go.
Yeah,
Acolyte's already the fucking GOAT.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
it's the GOAT.
It's already
well, I mean, and of course, as you would expect, it's in High Republic era.
I was gonna say, that's why I'm
No.
like, well, yeah, it better.
They
because
should.
It's in that era.
Yeah, so they fucking should. So, but obviously they showed a little bit of the footage at Celebration that I think that they're getting ready to release for the rest of us plebs to watch. But
us normies.
Yes, normies. But when is that supposed to be coming out? When is Acolyte supposed to be coming out? Do we even know yet? 2024. Sweet. So, obviously, it's starting to gear up. They're starting to talk about it a little bit more. Starting to open some things up. And what better time than when nothing else is going on because you can't do shit. But, I'm obviously really excited for it just as much as we were.
Did they finish filming?
I don't think so. I swear I don't think so.
Okay,
That's why I swear I thought there was some projected date. Now it says 2024. So I don't know how. I mean, but it looked like from the footage that they did show that there was quite a bit of production going into it already. So
no, it's worse than 2024.
But one thing on top of
2025.
But actually, you know what's better than 2024? The fact that there's a rumor that Keanu Reeves filmed a cameo for Acolyte.
Does he just come in as like a fucking Imperial agent and just blast him?
Just 1 5-minute sequence of that, and that's it. That's all you get.
Just Keanu Reeves, a blaster, and dubstep.
Yeah, we did John Wick in space. Fuck yeah.
And I don't know if it actually wouldn't actually exist yet, but Nar Shaddaa.
Hell yeah. But it obviously rumored. He's wanted to for a really long time, but obviously, he said, I'll just do whatever you want me to do, I'll do it. But it's still a rumor at this point, but that'd be pretty freaking sweet. Obviously, pretty dry week. EA technical designer Gav makes games on Twitter. Built a Mandalorian adventure game centered around Din Djarin. Of course, right now it's just him being creative and just fucking around with stuff just to give some concepts to EA, my guess is. But there are some screenshots from it, and it looks crispy as hell.
So I thought he was actually from a studio. Was he not actually from a studio?
EA is all I know. He's at EA, a technical designer.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it sounds like that's something that they're actually working on then.
I mean, they'd be crazy not to at this point.
I'd say for the screenshots I saw, I was like, oh, this looks like it's pretty decently. It's, at least as far as if it's just a prototype, it's definitely pretty far into the prototype stage.
He could just be grandma's boy in it right now, but
looks sweet though. If it is like an actual project getting worked on, I hope it is.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like I say, they'd be insane not to. I mean, considering all the success that they've been having, ride it till it dies.
Ride it till it dies.
But even lighter news than that. New Lego set, Chewbacca has the the bandolier and the crossbolt. That's pretty much it, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. There ain't shit going on right now.
Oh no.
Only other rumor.
Hollywood is burning.
only real other kind of rumor they're talking about is, what's her name? The magistrate in Mandalorian, Morgan Elsbeth. That's going to be in the Ahsoka series. Okay. There's supposedly rumors that she is from Dathomir. So, well, which begs the question, because obviously you see her use use what looks like the Force on looks like a kind of a floating control panel, which could just be me reading into it too much, but also when she went up against Ahsoka, obviously she was pretty talented with the Beskar spear, but if you're from Dathomir and I would only assume that's implying that she's part of the Night Sisters. Why would you not use the magic to fuck her up? And you just took the L?
Hide in plain sight.
Well, sure, but
Undercover.
since when have the Night Sisters really done that? I mean, they just kind of do what
They just kind of hide, yeah.
Well, they stay on their. They stay until the
they
robots
stay on
come.
Dathomir, and they're like,
Until the droids come.
yeah.
But
Ridiculous.
but like I say, just another rumor at this point. That's all I got though.
Well, she is from Dathomir. Maybe she's just pissed that all those sisters got killed before they could imbue the Force into her.
Yeah. And it would be total Thrawn. It would be
What a
total.
jump.
It would be total Thrawn-esque to run into her from a planet that's been destroyed by the droids and everything, and be really interested in their culture and wanting to learn more about them.
Study the fuck out of that art.
Yep, exactly. So
That's right, baby.
That's exactly right. So that he can fuck you up. Don't show that man any pictures in your house because he'll fuck you up. I swear.
That's some nice art you got.
Just quick
shit.
glance in the living room.
Oh,
I know
shit, I
everything
forgot.
about you.
No more Ezra rumors, unless we're with
yeah.
the Inquisitor at the end of the new Ahsoka trailer is named Merrick. No lore, no history on this character that we know of yet.
Dude, because it's Ezra.
I mean, it
In
could
a
be. It
mask.
fucking could be. I don't know. Shit. I mean, it'd be a lot cooler if it
It's
was.
a Sith name. Merrick.
Yeah, I mean, Malik seems really reminiscent of Malik.
I don't
Revan
know.
and Malik.
I feel like that's more of a stretch than the stupid stretch I made. I'm just kidding.
It's all a fucking stretch. It's all a stretch. But
I don't know, man.
hey, Malik, dude, that's this is one of the very few self-given Sith titles, because most of them they're given. You take you're supposed to take your own name, but in most of the canon universe that we see now, like Palpatine didn't respect Vader enough to even let him pick his own name, so it is what it is.
He gave him his name.
And he shouldn't. Because
So?
historically, they choose their own name, like Darth Talon, Darth Bane, Darth Nihil, Darth Millennial.
That's why they sound so much cooler.
Oh, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You just cop out with the Dark Father shit.
Well, the Emperor's just like, I can't give him a cooler name.
I'm gonna call you
I'm Darth Sidious.
Lord Vader.
Lord Vader.
Like, dude, Darth Malgus is one of the coolest fucking Sith
Oh, yeah.
names. And then his master was Darth Tenebrae. Yeah,
That's weak sauce.
yeah. There's
That's
tons
why
of
he
them.
dies
Definitely no Revan.
immediately.
That's
in
why
the
he-
beginning of the book. So yeah.
That's why he gets fucking waxed.
Yeah.
He's like, what? Because they go back to, well, that's in the, shit, what is it? The Old Republic trailer. Tenebrae, fucking who is it? Tenebrae and Malgus go and fight.
Oh, is that when they go into the hangar?
Yes.
And they fight Bass. Starts with the B. And then her master, whoever that was.
I thought it was Satil. Satil
No, it is
Shan.
Satil. Yeah,
Satil
Satil
Shan.
Shan.
Satil
I
Shan.
always think it starts with a B.
Yeah, Tenebrae was Malgus's master, and then Malgus is like, "Welcome home." Cuts him half, waxes him. But yeah, but we'll see. We'll see. Obviously, that was the last thing that I had for Star Wars, because the rest of it's just chopping it up. Rumors,
Chopped and screwed.
chopped and screwed, just like Hollywood.
We want to start with My Adventures with Superman or Secret Invasion Episode 5 for review time. It's review time. Review time.
Whichever.
Whatever works.
I guess we've been starting with Superman first. So, My Adventures with Superman, Episode 4.
Fun.
Yeah, I love this show. I adore this show. This for me is kind of a review of 3 and 4 because I watched them back and back, but I'm not going to talk about 3 as much as possible because 4 was around was around the Amazo, I guess, company, but finally got Parasite.
So have they
Cool,
always,
interesting adaptation.
Have they always done it that the Amazo company makes Parasite as well?
I don't believe so because
Because 'Cause I thought
From what I know, Parasite usually kind of does like a Venom thing, just kind of comes from space.
right.
I think it's
so that's why
something
this was very
from
interesting.
Krypton.
It seems like they're doing that with all the superpowers for the bad guys. It seems like they're all man-made.
Yeah.
Well, it's just interesting because typically, like, the Amazo company makes like the robot Amazo.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it was very interesting that it's like Amazo Tech, and it's even the same doctor. They gave the most anime villain look ever. Sorry, they did. Yeah, just interesting that they went the route that they did, and like, oh yeah, it's the parasite armor, and I was like, what? That they don't. Okay, that's different. It's like,
It's kind of interesting how they did it. I liked any time he was on stage and he like finished line and the fireworks. Like, pew, pew.
yeah.
They even did the anime glasses on the dude in the that was controlling the show.
Oh yeah.
Did the white glasses?
Yeah.
I'm like, damn. I was like, they're really buying into this.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's why I think I love it so much. I mean, it's just like
So,
I like anime.
I love it. Yeah.
Love superheroes.
so do I. So
Smash them together.
Smash 'em together.
Fuck yeah, I'm down. Let's
Yeah.
party.
pretty much.
And I'm falling into the old the classic fallacy of now it's 22-minute episodes, and I'm like, fuck. I'm like, I guess I want more. I want to keep going.
Well, and this
Thanks,
one-
Disney Plus. Oh wait, this is Max.
Right.
Max.
Well, this one's funny
Max.
too, just because they keep cliffhangering it at the end with Lois, and like, so
Mhm.
now she's figured out that he's Superman, and it's like, well, how's that gonna go?
Thank God. I don't like adaptations where she's clueless forever. She's supposed to be this, top-notch journalist, and then
Can't pick up
Well,
on
we
that shit.
still, hey, dude.
it irritates me every time. So I'm glad when any adaptation she like figures it out real quick. I'm just thank God we can avoid that stupid story arc that's
Hopefully.
been beaten like to dead like a dead
Yeah,
horse.
I have a fear that it's like, I don't know, that it was maybe just written just to hype something up, but I hope that, yeah, it's just like,
I imagine they're just going to go down the road of she was kind of falling for Clark, and now that she has this realization, there's going to be like a divide between them now. So now he's all excited that this like woman of his dreams,
Yeah.
they're finally clicking, and had a date, and, got a kiss, and then now the next time he sees her, everything's just going to be like really off and weird, and so it's
Yeah.
gonna delay the relationship happening.
Yeah.
But at least we get to avoid.
and they might.
I mean, I
even
guess he
do
could
it.
weasel out of it,
And
and she
again,
might not know, but
Yeah, and they might even, I don't know if they'll do it, but they might even do it too, where like it'll get revealed and then Jimmy will like be in the know as well. See, because I kind of was thinking that's how this show is gonna go. Was that like Olsen and Lois were just gonna know that he's Superman. So
yeah, it'd be nice. It's because it's always kind of weird when
Yeah.
Jimmy doesn't know. I feel like Jimmy usually always
uh,
kind of knows because they're supposed to be best friends that grew up
yeah.
together in Smallville and everything. So usually, in most adaptations I've seen, usually Jimmy knows after a certain
Yeah.
point.
Felt bad for the guy. He's like best friends, and he
Three best friends
watches them
ever.
walk away, and I'm just like, oh, man.
Oh.
I know how you feel, buddy.
I liked the when he obviously rips the fucking suit off of him because he's crumbling on the ground. He rips
Dude, yeah.
rips him apart. Just reaches down like he's picking up an ant. Just and then when he brings him down, he's all tattered and messed up. And what he says, "You destroyed me." And what does he say to him then? It says he's like, "Is it so hard to believe?"
He says, "What do you want?"
Yeah. What's your angle?
He says, "What's your angle?"
What's your angle? He says, "It's so hard. Look around.
Very
it's so hard to believe."
Luther, he just doesn't believe that he's doing all this out of the goodness of his heart.
Exactly, and I liked how they took time to do that because it was like, look around. Is it so hard to believe that somebody just wants to help?
Mhm.
Right.
So
Trying to compare himself to the medics and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was nice to have that in there and actually have some substance and some deeper substance than just superhero shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing a pretty good job of peeling the layers of the Superman mythos while having fun and changing some things, which I am always all for. I mean, some people got pissed in the earlier episodes that Mama Kent didn't make his suit. Like, who fucking cares? Get over it.
As many
Why would
adaptations
she
as
be
you've
able to
seen,
make an
why?
indestructible suit? Why? How? No. It came from his fucking pod, okay?
As many adaptations as you've seen of everyone, why are they pissed about anything?
Dude, they get pissed off. Like, honestly, for the most of the people that fucking hated Man of Steel, go watch this show, because this will be right up. He literally saves a cat, so right up your alley in one of the episodes. So this is your Superman. I enjoy this Superman. I'm not hating on this Superman. I thoroughly enjoy this show.
This is right up your alley.
Although it'll probably piss you off when he, gets into his power set. You're like, Superman. But once again, anime adaptation.
Very much so.
He is Goku.
I look forward to watching this every week more than Secret Invasion, and that's saying something.
Yeah.
Secret Invasion kind of boring.
Yeah.
Also, like, questionable writing still.
Dude, it's dull.
Oh, do we want to give a rating to Superman first before we go into?
Have we done that yet?
I don't know.
I don't think we've done that at all. We've just been kind of saying like, yeah, definitely go watch it.
How about a rating so far? First 4 episodes.
Give it an 8. I think it's great.
I'd say a solid 8.
Oh, that was a rookie score. 8-1. That's too late. It's too late. I already said 8.
No, I like it.
Sorry, Dave. I failed you.
8.25.
Whoa.
8 1/4.
He's got like 1,000-point scale over there.
Hot take. As much shit as we're ranking, I gotta have the Dewey Decimal System going down.
Dewey Decimal. Jesus.
No, I like 8. It's been good.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like you, especially right now in the drought we're having, this is the thing I look forward to the most watching.
Especially Saturday morning cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
I save it Friday nights. I'm like, I know I could, but I'm not fucking touching it until I wake up tomorrow morning.
Well, I did today. Watched it before I came here.
Yes, sir.
Oh man.
But yeah, I guess that. I don't think we missed anything from the episode. I'd say it's only 22 minutes. Hard to miss anything.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
it's
hard to
true.
miss anything.
Yeah. So let's move into Secret Invasion episode 5.
The penultimate episode.
I guess.
I mean, it is.
No, I know
It's
it
the
is.
one before the last one.
It just doesn't really feel like it.
It didn't.
No,
I remember even starting the episode and was like, this one's got to be good, right? It's the penultimate. Like,
dude, I would have been 100% okay with this being like episode 2. like they could have gotten to the point so much fucking faster, like so much faster. They didn't have to do all this extra shit.
at least they explained the whole, like, where we said in the last episode, they made it a point where they were like, dude, you could have just killed him right there.
I do agree.
Yeah,
I
that's true.
I do like that they did explain that.
And he's like, yeah, I kind of need him alive because he knows where this thing's at. And turns out said thing is like, yeah, it's a vial. It's the collection of DNA from heroes of Earth. And yeah, we got Carol Danvers in there because she got punched in the fucking face by the goddamn Power Stone. And it's just, yeah, that's pretty important. Like,
Yeah.
I can see why Gravik wants that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he starts getting fucking whooped by his own people. Just fucking, dude, that was fucking bad for a second. I was like, I thought they were gonna fuck him up.
Yeah, it's very. That was so weird to me. I don't know.
I didn't.
I guess it's
I don't
like.
It seemed like classic Marvel being like, "Oh shit, we gave our villain too good of a case to where they're too relatable now. We got to make them do something drastically bad, so that way they're the bad guys.
Yeah.
super bad."
And
That's how it felt to me. It's just like, oh, okay, this is kind of out of nowhere. In a
Well,
way.
yeah.
Like,
I mean, essentially, he starts killing. Well, so the scroll that questions him, he just murks him. So then the rest of them are like, "Well, now you're just being a hypocrite. Like we're supposed to all be in this together." And
It's
they're
all for
basically
you.
just like Gaia, where it's like they're realizing like, oh, this is really all just about you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. No,
So yeah, so they try to murder him, and he's a super scroll, so
didn't
they
he fuck
can't.
him up? Didn't he have a sledgehammer at one point? One of them had a sledgehammer and they fucking hit him with it.
Trying, yeah.
he's got super strength anyway. So
Well, he's got
plus
super
extremis.
Well,
He's
and that's
got I was gonna say he has extremis
And-
plus like scroll super strength.
he didn't have
Like
no.
they were already stronger than humans, so now he's just like
He didn't have any fucking
Beefcake.
problem.
Beefcake.
He didn't. Beefcake.
weight gain 4,000.
Dude, he didn't have any problems fucking up that one. Just Groot armed him and everything,
Yeah.
and then he just gets fucking strung out on a table by 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah, a little odd. So I
Like,
don't
there's
know.
really inconsistencies with him and how powerful is he really supposed to be?
right.
Because if I thought he was just going to be like, nope, and just, fuck them all up. But, obviously he needs help, but how much help does he really need?
I don't know. Very interesting.
Enough to ride out on a motorcycle. He has fucking Fury dead to rights, but anyway.
Yeah. I don't know. This show's just
I don't care. I don't give a shit how much he needs him alive.
Yeah.
The show's just so frustrating at times. Like there's great moments. There's great like I feel like I keep just repeating myself every week. Like even the monologue by Fury at the end was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, well, more of this. Like the show's not bad. I don't want to. I gotta reiterate, the show is not bad. I'm just let down because I had such high hopes for this show.
I love the female that he's with. Like, she's just awesome.
Dude, yes.
Shoots the dude in the leg.
I think she's the only reason I watch, look forward to it at all. Is like, please tell me she's in this because she's hilarious. And she just steals any scene that she's in.
And she's so fucking horrifying because she's so dead faced when she says anything. She's like talks about killing people, and she's just like
says it so politely though.
Like when she's in that greenhouse or whatever at that people's place, and she's like, oh yeah. And Nigel and his gun right up to his head.
Yeah. It's a nice lab, but we're gonna have to burn it.
Right? Yeah. She's been like the best. She was definitely the best part of the last episode. And to me, has been my favorite part of the show so far.
Like when Fury first sits in her vehicle and she like turns on the music and he's like, "We really doing this?" She's like, "Yep."
She's like,
it
starts blurring the rap music so it rattles the car, and they can just like look kind of like inner city rundown and ghetto, like so they're undercover.
With a black dude in the car.
Yeah, black dude in the car. He's like, we really doing this? She's that was dying laughing.
Pretty good. That was pretty good. What'd you think of the shootout scene? The at what's her name's house? Fury's like the back to back.
Hey, dude. Hey, this is Disney. We studied the Star Wars Stormtrooper. Bad guys can't aim.
Facts.
So it's okay, all right?
It's a scientific fact.
It is perfectly okay that our two heroines stand right out in the middle of the open,
get surprised.
Encircled by people.
Ambushed.
Never once got shot. Never once got shot.
It's a scientific fact. They can't do shit.
Emilia Clarke blowing the dude's back 3 feet with the shotgun. I was like, hell yes.
That's what I was right in the middle. I was like, okay, I like this.
Yeah. I was like, all right, at least this is fucking sweet action,
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Fucking Queen of Dragons fucking shooting me with a shotgun.
No. Honestly, in the scene, I'm just like, all I could think was the Terminator. And I was like, fuck yeah, Sarah Connor, get it.
That's awesome.
Which one is it? Is it the last one they did? She's in?
I think she brought it back, yeah.
You ever seen that?
The newest one? No.
Oh.
No, I let those go.
So Jai Courtney is Kyle. Can't remember his last name.
All right.
Fuck you,
ends up being.
Fuck you, Kyle.
Well, yeah. He's the guy that in the very first one, he ends up being Connor's dad.
Okay.
Because he sleeps with Sarah. Well,
Dirty dog.
This
Dastardly dog.
This reboot that they did.
Yeah.
Because that's what they were trying to do. They were trying to reboot sequel.
Mm-hmm.
He gets sent back in time. It all gets fucked up. Basically, the Arnold Terminator got sent back way, way in the past and somehow still ended up being programmed to protect Sarah. So he's aging.
So he's waiting for her to exist to protect her?
No, he's with her.
Okay.
They find Kyle, and he's waiting. Right, this is the newest one, right?
I don't think I saw the newest one.
Dark Fate, right?
I think the last one I saw was the one after Salvation, and I was like, "Yep, I'm done."
Dude, I'm just saying. When I saw the previews come out, and I was like, "Brother, these are just gonna have to move on past me." I'm just not interested.
I'm just gonna step to the side.
Just not interested.
Okay, no. Sorry. Dark Fate was the last one, and that's the one. That one's even also fucking weird and whatever. So this is the one before Dark Fate. So basically, Arnold is the T-1000 Arnold is already with Emilia Clarke, who's Sarah Connor. They find Kyle, whatever. And basically...
Fuck you, Kyle! God damn it, Kyle. Fuck you, Kyle.
And what happens in that one is that the Skynet AI got a hold of the future John Connor. They send him back, so he comes back as like a I'm fucking badass 3000 or some shit, and like ends up being it's bad.
I think I've seen portions of that, and I think it was, I can't remember how I watched it.
It's bad.
But I remember saying
it's bad.
Move on past me.
No. So Dark Fate brings back Linda Hamilton as old Sarah Connor.
Okay.
And that one's like kind of in line with the whole reboot sequeling shit, but regardless, fuck it.
Yeah.
Again, all I could think with Emilia Clarke in this scene is I'm like, Sarah Connor. It's just same fucking character.
Out there just clapping
cool,
people with a shotgun.
It was also like,
yeah, I mean,
what did you guys think of the said shootout?
It was all right.
Pretty much along the lines of what you thought it was. I was like, this is fucking sweet. I'm like, where's this fucking been? You know, and then you know.
I know, like that's kind of the, like, because you think Marvel and you think superhero stuff, it's like, oh damn, where's the action?
Yeah.
I mean, at least the last 2 episodes have had it.
It's just been dull overall.
4's was hokey.
Yeah.
And this one had like a weird scene, cheesy scene, but
at least nobody got flanked without even fucking trying, you know. Because they couldn't even shoot anything in this one. They're mowing down fucking U.S. soldiers last time.
This one, yeah,
mowing down U.S. soldiers and flanking them and fucking lighting everybody up. And this one, they can't even shoot 2 people.
Well,
in the
it's
middle
different.
Of
They had
Hey, dude,
with advantage.
Hey, dude,
and still
it's
critical
different
failed.
scrolls because Gravik killed all those guys when they were trying to kill him. So,
they're just standing outside shaking in their boots after they
Right.
went out and took care of business.
One thing I didn't like about this episode was the when the scroll roadie, Rava, whatever her name is.
Yeah.
When she gets to the hospital and Fury's kind of got her, and then like the Secret Service agents just got a gun at him, and
you don't even know if they're real Secret Service or not. Yeah, that was my first thought.
It's just annoying. Yeah, that's the other thing that's annoying is like you don't even know, like those could all be Skrull lackeys as well, and
yeah, the president can be completely surrounded by Skrull.
And it's like they all, you know, then she has them line all up to hold Nick at gunpoint, and they just let him walk away.
Yeah,
it just felt so
hokey again.
Yeah, like, I just didn't get it.
Like literally, I can almost hear one of them say, "Light him up." like if that was what they were there to do, they're not here to intimidate you. They're here to eliminate a threat.
Yeah, but I guess the thought process behind that would be is that Gravik wants Fury still alive because he's got to know where the harvest is.
I guess, yeah, that's true.
But also, I just seem to. They want the superheroes to come back. I know they wanted the superheroes to come back because that's why they wanted to make the Super Skrulls in the first place, so they could bring them back and eliminate them. So,
well, that and also like so they can persona as them, and then they'll do heinous shit and then vilify them.
Right. That's what I mean. It's like they want to destroy the actual person so they can assume
they're just trying to be like old Baron Zemo. You know, crush it from within.
Old Zemo.
Yeah, you know, don't just.
I'm reading too much into it, probably, just because I'm probably reaching for straws because how dull this has overall been. But it's like it just seems like Fury's position in this, how bad they're trying to keep him alive. I don't think it makes sense. I mean, they just need him there so that he can, because he knows where this shit is. Scoop his fucking ass up and make him tell you where it is. If you're full of fucking every superhero and all this other shit.
Well, that's the thing is like he only got his hands on 4. They said.
Right, and I knew that, but it's like, go get the rest of them. You're already Super Skrulls.
They need Son Goku's power. That's in a vial.
Son Goku's.
And she powers up, and that one shot looks exactly like Goku.
True, it's fair.
pretty dope.
Actress
Dopest
herself
part
is
of
a
the movie.
notable DBC fan too, I think.
When especially with the wife of him, she was given orders to kill him, and then she directly disobeyed the orders.
Dude,
That's why she got a hit on her.
I know,
love
but it's
that.
like, but she can kill him, and then nobody else can.
I love that whole quip of how
yeah, it's like what the fuck,
how relatable it is to actual society when she says, "But did he love you in your own skin?" And she like gets pissed, and she goes, "Sorry, like I'm sorry," and she just goes, "No, you're not.
because you're young."
She goes, "Because you're young and you think that you're right." And you're not, and
you know
have,
nothing about it.
She's like, and you don't really know what life really is all about, basically. And I was like, it's like, oh, preach, like, because that is actual relations to society as a whole. Shit, I've been there in both shoes. Like,
It's true. Yeah,
you know,
whether you know it or not, we've all been there.
Yeah.
Things you say when you're young, they're definitive.
Right.
Really don't mean shit because you haven't seen nothing.
Yeah. Then it's like you age, and you're like,
I was one of those dipshits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
They were right.
They were always right.
Yeah, definitely.
Um,
But I mean, yeah, the show still overall as a whole, and yeah.
well, don't forget that burning question that I'm gonna be 100% honest. I don't give two flying fucks about. Who the fuck is on the end of the line with Fury at the end?
He called Gravik. Like, why are people reaching in to think he called some hero? He didn't. The whole show has been about how he doesn't want to do that. He called Gravik because he already called him earlier in the episode. He called him and said, "Yeah, let's finish this then." He didn't call Carol Danvers. He didn't call the real James Rhodes. He didn't call.
I thought he might have called Gaia to help him.
He could. That's literally the only other person, his wife.
Right. That's kind of what I was thinking initially. But.
People a bunch of fucking accounts online were like, "Who did he call?" And they would show like heroes and stuff reaching because they badly want Quake, and it's like it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Well, considering how they wrote this motherfucker, I promise it's not gonna happen.
It's like, again, the whole show he has preached about how, and he even said it in this last episode because I think the woman we like so much asked him again, why don't you just call your superhero friends to help us? And he's like, we have to learn as human beings to handle things ourselves at some point. Like,
and that also seems forced.
Sorry.
That also seems
didn't mean
forced.
to freak out on you there, Jay.
No, because
I think you were baiting me though. If I got
a little bit, because that's exactly how I feel.
Come on.
It's like, honestly, it makes sense that it would be Gravik. Honestly, in my head, I was like, if Marvel's gonna Marvel, it's fucking Maria Hill. If Marvel's gonna Marvel,
do that, please, because you wasted your character. Unless, like, you actually do that.
So we'll see. We shall see.
That would be dope. And like you said, Marvel's gonna Marvel. No one is ever truly gone. So
you're goddamn right.
dude. I know in Secret Invasion, I'm still waiting for Ultron to still show up because we never really saw him die. You just assumed Vision killed him. I've been waiting for it. Kind of shocked they really haven't brought him back at any point.
Hey, don't worry.
Other than in What If in the animation.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we got one more episode left to save the series.
And Nick Fury he called Ultron.
Hell yeah.
Let's finish this.
It's chimes, James Spader.
Yeah, come back.
Get in the booth.
Is it bad?
Bring us that delicious, delicate voice.
You know, I will say I'm definitely in minority. I really didn't like him as the voice.
I liked him. I fucking hate how he was written and that whole fucking.
The one-liner
Joss
movie?
Whedon sucks, dude. I hate that movie.
It is the one-liner movie.
The movie of one-liners?
Dude, fuck.
I rewatched it after you said that.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking spot on.
Glass shattered. Yep, I know.
It's fucking spot on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's bad.
He's just like, dude, fuck it, man. I'm going to, like, either get this computer out or, like, a notepad. I'm going to put that bitch on and start ticking. How many there are. Because, dude, I'm telling you.
Let's whiteboard it. We'll just fucking write down every one-liner from that movie.
You played a drinking game of it, you'd be annihilated in 2 hours.
That's an idea.
True.
Ready? All right.
Yeah, ready. You'll live stream us. Just one-liner.
30 minutes.
It'd be like the
just grab the case.
It'd be like the Jepsons Malort commercial.
yeah.
God. Lord.
Oh god.
Well, anyway, Secret Invasion.
Ratings. Let's go.
Have we done it by episode, or have we just kind of done an overall too?
We've done
it by
episodes.
episode.
They've all been the same rating. I think it was like a 6.
6 or 6.5.
I started off higher on them, I think. Like, I think I was in the 7s. But like the last 2 or 3, I think I've all given like 6.5.
Yeah, this one I'd give a 6.5 because I think it's better than the last ones because there was at least something that happened, but still not great. Still not good. Not bad. Not bad.
It's like this one. This one kind of at least teetered a little more towards a 7 for me, but
yeah.
Again, I was also kind of like I said. I was like, okay,
Penultimate episode.
Let's
go.
Let's fucking go, and it's like you give me a little drop of again the shooting scene in the house. Like, okay, that was a little bit of it, but
yeah,
shit.
See, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. I guess I'm in the minority. I don't know why. I don't remember finally that action scene. I just felt like everything was too tight, and it just kind of felt like a Black Widow fight scene. Just
that's fair. That's very.
I can't stand when that shit happens. I'm just like, God.
And as soon as it gets good, it's over.
just do your own stunts.
As soon as it gets good,
it's over.
It's over. They just end it and they cut it off, and then they just cut to a different scene.
The only thing I appreciate about the action is it is more brutal than Marvel typically is. Like the scene even with Gravik where he took the knife and he was like stabbing people and blood's going everywhere. I was like, oh
Yeah.
well. I was like, all right.
Well, shit. When he cuts the throat of that, the one on the ground, his knees, he walks up and it shows you everything but it. I mean,
execution.
Watch me slaughter this lamb.
Yeah,
slaughter this lamb.
I went, oh, okay. Or when that chick that we all like shoots that dude in the fucking head, Nigel or whatever. I'm like, all right. I was like, this is what we asked for. I'm like,
right.
But just wish there was better.
Oh, that scene was dope when he had a gun at that chick's head. She just pulls the gun out and shoots him.
Yeah, because she smiles at him. She's like, I'm like, holy shit.
She's like, yeah, I trust my aim. Yeah, I know I'm gonna hit it.
Head of SIS, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool when they gave him that pass to get out of Dodge. Cause remember the plane, the dude driving the plane, how fucking awkward that was.
Oh, yeah.
When he comes out and he's like, might want to take a nap. He's pretty grumpy. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
It's the stupidest shit.
I, for some reason, got like the impression I was supposed to know who that guy was.
I did too.
Black Widow.
Oh.
He's the guy that helps.
Oh.
He's the guy that, like...
shit for.
That would explain why he ended up with that
shit.
mask then, too, right?
Huh?
That would probably explain why he had the mask then, too, right?
That dude's just like a...
Which, why the fuck are they not using that shit? We got these alien race that can fucking shapeshift into whoever the hell we want. We got this technology to do the same shit, but we just don't fucking use it to do anything.
That's right.
I love, too, though, still how that head of the SIS chick, she just calls him out, too. She goes, that's literally the best. Like, she's like, all this shit that we have now from all these aliens, that's the best we can do?
Just the mask. Just the mask.
She goes, that's the best that you get from the widows is just the mask or something. And, yeah.
Oh,
that guy's from Black Widow. He's the dude that requisitioned shit for her in the beginning.
That's right. I remember that now.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess yay finale next week. Let's go.
It's their. I mean, it better be fucking really good, or this was a flop.
I just honestly,
I wouldn't say failure, but flop.
I kind of hope you're right.
Like overhyped for sure.
Yes.
In a way, I hope you're kind of right, KP. I swear to God, if Carol shows up, just like, then what the fuck was the point of you talking about not wanting to call any of the Avengers? Honestly, if it's even like a quote unquote real roadie, it's like he's still a fucking Avenger. Like, why is he like? Granted, he's the normal one, I guess, but like, I thought no Avengers. I thought the whole point. It's got to be Gaia or Gravik or Maria fucking Hill because Marvel's gonna Marvel. Like,
and
that's why I don't care. Like, there's such a limited answer that would make sense. It's Just like if it's anything else, fuck this fucking show. I wasted 6 episodes of my life again.
Well,
on
let's
a
be-
stupid Disney Plus series.
Let's be realistic. Let's be realistic here when you talk about how he says, "Oh, humans have to learn how to defend themselves." Since fucking when? Everything bad that happens, superheroes here to save the day. Every single thing, every world threat, hero comes. Now you got to defend yourself when you're fucking losing.
Right.
like, come on. You know,
I do think they kind of need to drive home a little bit more of Fury's motivations for being so. Like, I get the whole premise is basically that he got snapped out of existence. Now he feels like powerless as a person or as a man, whatever.
Yeah.
So this is like his journey of trying to get that back,
That confidence
which I guess was the
back.
whole point of him putting the patch on
Yep.
again and the jacket.
Yep.
It's like,
Yep.
yeah, Fury's back, baby.
Blowing
It's
on-
time.
blowing
I don't
on
give a fuck.
I mean, yeah, it
Blowing on
that could be
cemeteries.
what it is. Yeah, that he needs a W.
He's down there blowing headstones, fucking getting his guns back. Like, come on, man. We're in Finland.
Yeah, that was a little goofy. But
Very.
whatever.
I was like sitting there, like, come on, dog.
It's also really goofy when he was talking. I think it was Gaia in that building, and then like the police sirens go, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta get out of here." Wouldn't you be more safer in the safe house? Like,
Yeah, what's the point of a safe house if it's not fucking safe? She's there.
just such a weird. I felt like it was just like a last minute decision. It's like, well, how the hell do we get Fury out of this scene to go on to the next place we need him? Just put some fucking cop sirens up. It's like, oh shit, I gotta get out of here.
And it's the Nick Fury running from the cops. That's so weird. It's like, dude, come on. It's like they use that. I'll just make him bounce. too much in this. I don't know, man. They've got a lot of work to do in this last episode. Like I said, this episode should have been episode like 2 or 3. Like, this is when it should have taken place. And they should have had like 2-hour-long, strong episodes of like Gravik and him going at it. And that would have probably been at least par for the course.
Yeah. Well, but then I don't know. Gravik could totally win. He's got like superpowers and stuff.
Well, then he's.
I am the Fantastic Four.
Shit. Possibly.
Yeah, who knows, man? I mean, it is what it is. It's coming Wednesday.
Woohoo! Woo! More excited for Saturday morning. Woo!
Facts. Big facts. I'm be honest. I haven't been more excited for a cartoon over a live action adaptation in a long time. Yeah, I was way more hyped for this than I should have been. I think.
Oh,
But how do you
great.
know?
Saturday morning cartoons. It's awesome. Everybody should try it.
Oh, dude.
Sit down with your chalky milky, your coffee, your tea, whatever you like to start your morning with.
Dude, I did
Sit
chalky-
down, watch My Adventures with Superman
little
on
I
Max.
did a little chalky milk with some fucking cinnamon toast crunch.
Dude, some nice cinnamon toast crunch. That sounds good.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
been a minute since I had cinnamon toast crunch.
It's
You-
always
you
on
down
me.
on that cinnamon toast crunch game? What did you know about that?
You don't want to. You guys don't want to know my breakfast.
Is this fruit?
I probably have eaten your breakfast, Kevin.
Yeah, you have.
I just don't do it anymore because
Exactly.
I run so goddamn much. Fuck that shit.
Even then, I fucking still would just eat what I eat for my breakfast. Did I eat 2 pieces of fucking wheat bread with peanut butter on it? And then, yes, a piece of fruit, whether it's an apple or a banana.
The peanut butter, man.
The old
Can't
carb
do it.
fist.
Fuck yeah.
Carb fist.
No, that's right.
That's the only time I try to eat
Stomach's
carbs
hungry.
early. But I don't eat until 1 o'clock in the afternoon anyway. So.
Hey, dude, that's just... Bro, I'm a fucking hobbit. That's first breakfast. Then I got
okay.
second breakfast, which is my Greek yogurt and granola. That's basically a fucking bowl of cereal, just way healthier.
But when do the potatoes come in? You know,
Dinner, so...
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
You
Ooh,
fucking
little
hold
Dan.
up. Then I ate my lunch,
Potato.
which is chicken, rice, and insert vegetable. And then my
I'll insert a carrot.
Huh?
I'll insert a carrot.
That's fine. Yeah, that's what I did this week was carrots.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck
Nothing
yeah.
wrong with the carrot.
Well,
Yeah,
baby
gotta
carrots are
soften 'em
cheap
up.
and they're easy. So.
Gotta soften them up.
They're
a
also
little bit.
great in ranch. Probably ruins the nutritional value, but
Yeah, I don't do that part.
Depends on where you get your calories from. If you need more calories, and ranch is great
Yeah.
because obviously all the calories come from the fat in it,
Mhm.
which is the worst thing.
And then in the afternoon, I lightly salted or unsalted peanuts or maybe pistachios. Oh. eating those during this. Kind of hungry. Got them right here. Yeah.
A late appearance of the
They're
stash.
in the shelves, right?
They are in the shelves.
Good. I hate when people take the shortcut and buy the fucking pre-cracked pistachios.
I feel
Well,
about
some did come
What about
without the
sunflower
shells at all.
seeds?
I know, and it's just blasphemy.
What about sunflower seeds, man? Same thing.
I don't even eat them. Could tear my mouth up. Salty.
They tear my mouth up too. Really dehydrating. Love them. Taste great, but so salty they're just way too fucking dehydrating.
Dude, I feel like I can just
For real.
like the skin on the inside, inside
Yeah.
of the cheeks is just
Yeah.
gone when
Yeah.
I eat those. It's terrible.
I usually only have that problem with sour stuff.
I have it with acidic stuff and sour stuff too. I love the sour stuff so much that I'm like, fuck it, it's worth it.
Word.
Just keep eating fucking Sour Patch Kids until there's nothing left.
And then at night, it's usually a piece of fish with said potato.
How's the fish train going? You were talking about that last week, so you said that you were switching to fish instead of red meat?
Instead of pork.
Pork, that's right. Okay.
Yeah. Dude, fish is awesome.
I do love fish.
Hate fish.
You don't like fish?
I hate anything that comes out of the water.
Oh, that's right, I forgot you said that.
I feel sorry for you because guess what? It's fucking delicious.
Well, here's the thing. Have you had fish near real waterways?
Yeah.
Like down by the Gulf.
That is a fair question.
I mean, I've had alligator in New Orleans, but that's not.
I love
And I will say that was good.
So good.
I will say that was good. But
And you know what? People hate to hear it, but guess what? It does taste just like chicken.
facts.
It
It
does.
has a little more gamey and a little. It's a little more.
Yeah,
steak.
it's gamey chicken breast.
Yeah.
I got it blackened, and
Oh,
it was just
Hell
like
yeah.
chicken. It was really good.
You get spicy remoulade with that shit. Oh,
Yeah,
Can't
like
beat it.
around here, the only fish we have that's really like gourmet is like really just getting a catfish.
yeah, channel cat or bluegill. I mean,
I mean, I can understand if you've only have ever tried bluegill or crappie, I can understand why you'd be like, I don't like fish. Like he's saying, when you go get real fish from like the ocean, that shit's good.
yeah, when we were down there in March.
It's just more like. It's just this. I can't stand the smell of seafood. I just can't. And like whenever
don't
I
like
try
that.
it, that's all I taste. I'm just like, I fucking hate this.
Like
I don't.
I hate that smell when you walk into a seafood restaurant
Yeah.
and it's like all you can smell is the fish cooking.
It's fucking nasty.
I don't like that.
I can't.
It's like a
stand
sour.
it.
You guys are fucking crazy. That's the best.
But
Walking in, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna eat fucking lean and great.
Nah, man. I'd much rather go to
Ah!
a fucking barbecue place and
Give
just.
me those omegas.
yeah, I'd much rather walk into a smokehouse. But
Well,
I
I mean, yeah.
love like, and I guess I'll say this: it's not the fish smell that I don't like. I don't like the boiled crab smell.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that kind of sour in the air smell.
yeah.
That I don't like. I'll eat the shit out some crab.
Yeah,
but-
that's good.
But I don't like the cooking smell of it.
Nah, just nope. Don't like any of that shit. Nope.
Oh, I love that shit.
Hey,
Lobster,
well, here's the thing.
awesome.
Down on the Gulf, on the major waterways, try some real seafood.
Yeah,
Fresh, local caught seafood.
Yeah, like the redfish is very good.
That redfish with the cream sauce. Did you try that
Mhm.
at Shrimp Basket?
Yeah.
Oh, next level, man. Next level. It's
Didn't
like a
we both
lemon
get
cream
that?
sauce. I think we did.
Yeah.
Because then I got because then crab cakes. Got crab cakes.
Crab
Oh,
cakes are fucking so good.
they're so good. And literally all it is like lump crab meat, breading, and seasoning.
So
That's
good.
all it's so good, dude. Gotta try the real thing, and then we'll ask you that question again.
I'll still hate it. I already know that. This also just grosses me out.
Why,
Fish are just nasty, man.
dude? Cows are nasty, and we eat the shit out of beef.
Yeah, it's all right.
Facts.
All animals are kind of nasty, but just I don't know, just sitting in the fucking water where they just fucking piss and shit all the time. Just,
Well, it's a matter of like, I get it in like rivers. Like I'm not gonna be the first one to be like, oh, caught a catfish in this dirty ass river. Let's eat it.
Yeah, I'm still like that.
Yeah, see, I don't. That I sympathize with.
I mean, I was raised on it though.
Yeah, see, we weren't. I fished a lot, and we did a lot of like. But here's the thing: I was so young when we fished a lot, and like I caught a bunch of bluegill, and we would, my uncles would fucking prep them up, and we'd cook them. I wouldn't conceptualize that. I would just say, "Hey, I caught these fish. I'm supposed to eat them." That's, it's not like a thing of like. Now I think, man, you're eating that catfish. that catfish has been eating nothing but straight dirt and shit for how long? And now I think about that. But in the ocean, it's like this. If I run into a fish out there as vast as the ocean is, my guess is that they're not eating any more shit than anything else in the ocean. You know what I mean? It's like this giant. I mean, it's so humbling when you look at the ocean and how small you are and how small these fish are, and then you pull the one out that ate a turd.
Ate a turd.
Yep, and this is the one I am fucking eating tonight.
There's that shitfish.
The old shitfish. Look, the dude just never ate fish again. Came down, got the shitfish, never ate him again.
God damn it.
Oh, God.
I
think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing to end on. Just
so yeah,
shitfish.
salmon or tilapia.
Tilapia is like dirt fish. That's like dirt fish because when they farm them, so they're like little fucking pools like that, and they're eating nothing but shit. Yeah. So that's why tilapia, it's cheap, it's low fat.
That's the thing, but it's really not though. It's just seafood in general. It's just so fucking expensive.
Tilapia is just cheap by comparison. Like
yeah.
If you went out and bought cod and a bunch of shit like that, you're spending probably twice as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you can
like
get
salmon and tilapia are just cheap by comparison. It's like, because I don't feel like spending fucking $40 on like the same quantity.
Yeah, that
all that money just for it to taste like shit.
Old shitfish.
Old shitfish. Stanky shitfish.
Dude, the salmon is the cheat code though, because it's just cheap enough to where you can buy it consistently, and you can do enough to it to make it taste way better than it is.
So I will say I have tried salmon many times. Not once was I just like, it's not even remotely okay. It's just not, thanks. I don't want another fucking bite. Thank you.
I air fried it this last week. Oh, so good.
Yeah.
So good.
The best I will say it ever was when whatever place they put a fuck ton they didn't put it on there. I had a fuck ton of butter and then a fucking lemon. And I just fucking drowned that shit.
That's how you're supposed to eat that shit.
Well, actually, I dipped it technically. I dipped my piece in the butter and then whatever squirted the fucking lemon on there.
I like shitfish and butter.
I was like, at least this like mutes the fishiness for the most part, but it's just like even just like texture wise, it's like I'd rather be eating a steak or pork.
Yeah, I will say that
or chicken.
Salmon.
You're
is
explaining.
Than a lot
You're
of
explaining
fish.
how
Like
I am about like when physical tomatoes are on something. If there's enough other shit in said thing, like lettuce, all these sauces, all these other vegetables, to where I'm not gonna notice that I'm eating a physical tomato, I'm fine. I'm good.
No.
There's not though. I'm like, oh fuck, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, tomatoes.
Why is this in here? Why didn't I know that this was in here?
Really?
Tomatoes.
I hate physical tomatoes.
And lettuce can always fuck off when it comes to a sandwich.
I love ketchup. I love pizza sauce.
Didn't you try the fried green tomatoes though?
But that's okay. I hate physical red tomatoes. And also you just said fried.
Yeah, but there's still
fucking
a fucking whole tomato in there. It's not like there's breading on it. It's still a whole
I'm just
tomato.
saying, you can literally put breading and dip it in fucking oil at 450 fucking degrees. It's gonna taste good.
It's still a tomato. It's still a tomato. It didn't cease to become a tomato when it was dipped in oil, or when it was fried.
Dude, look at this pile he's getting, man.
I know.
What? Yeah.
Subscribe now, and you could enter a chance to
win one of these KP shells.
We'll send you 3 shells. We'll each individually sign each shell.
Here at T3P, we don't sell farts in jars. We sell fucking pistachio shells.
We sell you food remnants. Why not?
It's our money grab. That's it.
And look forward to the bowl being on Instagram Live this week. Bubbles. Oh no, it's balloon. God damn it.
Oh god.
Farts in a jar.
Oh, farts in a jar. how only fangirls have made their money to start their platforms since 2017. Bubble water or bath water.
Bath water.
Farting in the bath water and selling it. That's fucked up.
A lot of shit's fucked up on the internet.
Yeah, I know. And I'd do it to get as rich as they are. There's not much I wouldn't do to get as rich as they are.
So coming soon.
Yeah. World's not ready for that. World's not ready.
World's not ready for my bathwater.
Drain's not ready for my bathwater.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah. We gotta get the fuck out of here before this keeps going.
All right, yeah, I guess we'll wrap things up here. KP takes us out with his pistachio shells. Of course, if you guys like this episode, give us a like. Leave a comment down below. And what's your thoughts on My Adventures with Superman and Secret Invasion? Do you think it's going to finish strong, or is it going to fizzle out like a fart in Jeff's bathwater?
Damn.
Damn. Of course, if you want an audio-only version of the podcast, we are on Spotify and Podbean. Yeah. Until next time, next week when we finish the Secret Invasion and, of course, continue on My Adventures with Superman. Until next time, we appreciate you. As always, I'm your boy, J Sib. Come on, Pistachio Man.
And it's your bull in the bathwater.
On sale soon.
See you later.
Be on the lookout for his Instagram Live.
To the window, to the wall.
No.